Didn't see there, excuse me. Just officially working in Revent HQ. We're still punching out the building, but none of us can wait. I'm in here, Wi-Fi's on, work's going down. Let's get into episode 11 of Revent Builds Behind the Build. Okay, so this here is a seal coating machine. So after we lay down all of our asphalt, we're gonna seal the whole parking lot. And this is the pump. And then you have this wand right here, and they literally just spray it down over the whole surface. And there is a ratio of sand to latex that is very precise. It's like baking. So this machine has pumps that mixes this all the time. And basically in Austin, we're only allowed to use a hot seal. Cold seal is prohibited for environmental reasons. So this whole machine had to be cleaned out just for today's seal.
My name is Dalton, and my company name is DC Paving.
So tell me all the different things that you do in DC Paving.
Anything to do with asphalt repairs, overlays, reconstruction, seal coating, striping.
So you do like full parking lots.
Commercial, residential, city streets.
It's a pretty damn lucrative job. I mean, I feel like no matter how the economy is doing, asphalt is just being laid constantly. How do you think someone could get into it if they've never had exposure to it?
Start small. I mean, you can start off with buckets. I mean, just work your way up. So to seal coat a parking lot, I mean, you could go to Lowe's and get you some buckets. It's the hard way, but it's a start. Or start working for a company and learn the trade. That's pretty much how everybody does it.
Is it pretty lucrative? I imagine it is.
It is. There's competition just like any other business, but I enjoy doing it, and I think that's a big part of it.
You're using blow torches in the freaking Texas summer out here. I mean, this is not easy work by any means.
Yeah, it's not easy. The torch just blends it better, makes it look better. We try to do everything to make it look as good as we can.
You know, for like not a massive company, you have a ton of machinery.
I believe in that. We're right tools.
I mean, you at least have $500,000 of machinery, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And how do you like go about acquiring that? Just like piece by piece?
Piece by piece, exactly right. Piece by piece. I started off with the seal rig, then I got a dump truck, then we got an asphalt paver, roller, hot box. I mean, hey, something off, get something new. Keep reinvesting.
And I mean, I imagine it never goes away. You want bigger and better stuff.
Yeah, right. And a lot of this stuff, I mean, it wears out quick. I mean, trade it in every couple of years and just keep it updated because not everything lasts, that's for sure.
How long have you been in this business now?
On my own for 14 years.
Wow, that's crazy. Would you recommend this business to someone that is not in it, that might want to get in it?
If you're willing to work hard, of course.
So the $1 million pool is really coming along. Our task for the week was to get all of our select fill into the next pour. So if you remember, the second pour of the job was an 8-foot retaining wall. Now, our third pour was another 8 feet. So that first 8 feet, we compacted all of our select fill, and then we had to build the wall on top of that. So if you think about this, we have a 16-foot tall retaining wall that we need to take 100 tons of select fill from dump trucks, get the Bobcat to bring it over, and then use the excavator to get it inside. But the excavator arm is not tall enough to do that from the ground. So we had to pile up a bunch of the earth that we made for kind of our highway to get down there, just to provide a platform for our excavator to sit on. So just moving this much earth around on that site is a massive undertaking. We knocked it out. So everyone keeps asking, how deep is this pool? Is this like a 30-foot deep pool? And no, it's hilarious. Our clients hate deep pools. They want it more of a wading pool. Our client's wife is actually very short, so they want it at a max of 4 feet deep. So we have basically 30 feet of concrete for a 4-foot deep pool at the top, and then that negative edge will cascade down the side a lot further than that. It's gonna look awesome, negative edge on both sides. Okay, baby, the cavalry is in town, and I am talking about Soul Solutions. They are our new exclusive cabinetry and millwork partner. I literally met these people on Instagram. They have some incredible techniques, and they're doing stuff that I've really never seen done before. They have a CNC machine. The precision is just nuts. But the other thing is they can cut some insane shapes that you just really couldn't cut by hand unless you were some sort of a maestro, which again, that would take forever. The thing that absolutely blows my mind is they have a robotic painting machine, and it's on a track that slides back and forth with 4 spray nozzles, and it just... So you get like a machine grade, almost an automotive finish. It is literally perfect. I've never seen cabinets finished to this degree. So really, this relationship just came of us appreciating each other's work, but they're all the way in Montreal, Canada. I mean, these guys are like unicorns. I literally can't even express the level of craftsmanship, excellence, their customer service, and we immediately just start flooding them with jobs. What they have done in this office is nothing short of incredible. We have custom tables. So we have 3 giant tables and then the wave wall. It is mind-blowing. I mean, videos and pictures do not do this thing justice. If you look at it, it has all of these slats. There's like these grooves in the whole thing, because how this works is they take an individual piece of wood and they cut it in a wave, and then each piece is conforming to the next. So when it all goes through, it looks almost like a big monolithic piece, and they can do anything. I couldn't even imagine the amount of man hours that go into all of this. And the owner himself and his wife, they built all of this stuff. They made sure to paint it flawlessly, and them too were the ones that installed everything in this office. On top of this, they drove everything from freaking Montreal. And what they did was they have a semi-truck. They bought a semi-truck. They started a freight company because of all the logistics that you need to bring that much inventory internationally. So now they're gonna be operating a freight company, but also shipping in all of our stuff. In the meantime, they bought a shop, a warehouse right outside of Austin. So they are moving all of their equipment. They have 2 sets of all of that equipment I just previously went over. They're moving it all here, and they're gonna be making stuff locally in Austin. But what they did for this trip is they loaded up my office, the kitchen fit for the Viking, and then another really cool kitchen and bath remodel out by the lake. They shipped all of that here. They brought 3 of their team members, and they're installing all 3 of those jobs simultaneously. Check out their Instagram and social media. They're absolutely dynamite. The kitchen fit for a Viking. This is a project I have been so freaking pumped about. And honestly, it's been sitting for a little while because we made so much progress early on that we were basically just waiting on the cabinets to get done. The install of the cabinets is largely done, and this is honestly one of the most stellar kitchens that we've ever done. We have a very, very primo client that we'll get into the details of that a little bit later on the unveiling when we're done. All of this stuff was super, super high end. I mean, this is a very high end kitchen. The style of the cabinets is also very unique, a style that we've never done before. This is all an exotic wood, and just the functionality of all the utensil drawers and the organizers, and the inside of the cabinets is this rich, dark wood that just really complements the dark wood on the outside. It is absolutely stunning. Now that everything's in, we have like a curved vent hood surround that we have to plaster. We have a massive island with these pillars on the bottoms. Those all get plaster. And then we're gonna do a natural stone counter. This kitchen extends all the way from the kitchen into the dining room. And there's a huge bench down there for a dining table. It is just so decked out. And now that Soul Solutions got here, I mean, they freaking installed this whole kitchen in less than a week. And they haven't had a damn break. And it just seems like they love every minute of it. I really cannot talk these guys up enough. They are just a game changer. Well, another big week here over at reventbuilds. And again, we still have 3 or 4 projects that we're still working through, kind of the same things we were working through in the previous episode, so we didn't cover those. But there are some developments coming with all those projects that we will get into in the next episode. I love y'all's comments. I love the feedback, the interaction. Throw it out there. Unless you're a dick and you want to say something negative, I don't like that, so you can leave that off. Thank you again for watching. I'll see you next week.